Hey, what is going on, Capricorns? Butch here. I am going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. With all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what is going on for Capricorns? What message do we have for Capricorns? All right, Capricorn. So the first thing I see, Capricorns, is now I definitely get some new energy here. This can be someone that you already have a friendship with, or someone coming in that you are going to have a friendship with. But I feel like this definitely starts out as a friendship. I definitely feel like during this friendship, there's a lot of bonding. It's just honesty, open communication. I feel like you really get to know this person. Now, with this person, I see someone that has their shit together, someone very intelligent, someone that knows what they want. We have that King of Pentacles having their shit together, the King of Swords. I feel like this person has their head on straight. They're very intelligent. They know what they want, but there's a little bit different than what you may. I feel like the reason the friendship happens because I feel like you're very similar, but I feel like the reason why this I see this moving forward is there's something a little bit different about this person. Even though I feel like this person is very intelligent, they have their shit together, I do get a sense this person is also a bit of a dreamer. Not taking huge risks, but I feel like they have dreams and goals. Even though they have things together now, that isn't where they're stopping. This is someone, they got big things planned. And I feel like that's what causes us to take the next step. This is where I see the real connection between the two of you brewing. This person is very open and honest, very direct. There's no hidden agenda with this person. What you see is what you get. And like I said, this person has big dreams, but they work hard for them. So it's very different than someone I would actually consider a dreamer. I know I said they're a bit of a dreamer, but that's where the comparison ends. You have some people that sit on their couch and dream of winning the lottery. That's a big dreamer to me. Then you have people that have something they want out of life. And even though it may seem a little bit a ways away and maybe a little bit of real work to get there, it's achievable. That's what this person is. This is someone that has real dreams. They have real goals. They're not happy where they're at. Or let me rephrase that. Where they're at isn't the top for them. They're always pushing forward. And that drive and that intensity when they talk about that drive, That's the connection. That's where you feel connected to this person. Like I said, I mean, there's some people out there that, couch dreamers. They dream of winning the lottery. Then there's other people of dreaming about whatever, making their own zoo. But they want their own zoo, but they're going to school in that field. Do you get what the difference is? I know you do. Or someone that wants their own car dealership someday, but they work as a car salesman now. That's the difference. Some people just want things handed to them. This person in no way, shape, or form expects anything to be handed to them. They don't want anything handed to them. They want it because they worked for it. Now, with this energy that this person has, and like I said, this very open energy with that Eight of Swords in reverse, like I said a minute ago, very upfront, very straightforward. They feel like they can talk to you about anything, and this is where this bond, it's part of the bond that you're creating with this person. Not only, like I said, I mean, this person has this drive in them that I feel like you're going to be really attracted to, but there's also this open and honestness to them. They can just talk to you. Very easy to talk to each other. And your intuition with this person from the very beginning, I feel like you're gonna feel that this person is different in a very good way. And like I said, I mean, I do see a little bit of a little fire in this person, but I feel like they balance it very well. With that temperance, a very balanced energy. This person, I feel like there's very, very cheerful, very, very happy. This is the type of person that gets up in the morning and just starts the day off right. Again, we're talking about those big dreamers, those people that sleep until 3 o'clock thinking they're going to get a good job. That's not this person. This person works for what they get. And that work ethic, I feel like for some of you, I feel like that's the biggest attraction. Is that this person shows up, they put in the work. They don't expect anything. This person knows how to put in the work. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Because of the fact this person's so open, because of the fact that you see who they are. And the more you get to know them, the more you see who they are. It's very easy to trust this person. It comes naturally. Some people are like, I want to earn your trust. How do I earn your trust? This person doesn't have to ask those questions. They just do it. I see you both being on the same page and that becoming very clear very soon. Like very early on, it becomes very apparent that this person and you have the same goals. Or at least you see you see things very similarly. I mean, Capricorns are hard workers. They work their ass off. They get what they deserve. They don't ask. They don't complain. The Capricorns I know, shit goes wrong. They're the first person there making it right. And like I said, this person, they put in the effort to something that's worth the effort. And they see this as worth the effort. I mean, there's a bond that this person is going to nurture with you. Even though you're seeing the connection, don't get it twisted. They're seeing it as well. They feel a bond with you. And it's something they put the effort into with that star card, putting in the effort, nurturing this connection. And as we proceed, I feel like one thing that I kind of found amusing is, this person's got their mind on it. And I feel like it's going to be different for you. Because I feel like you're not quite used to someone like this, someone that has their eye on the ball like you do. There's so many similarities between the two of you. That's what makes this connection so great. And like I said, this is only going to grow. I mean, we got that power couple. We see this person planting those flowers and understanding that the flowers need water, they need time, they need sun. A lot of people don't. Again, we're talking with dreamers. I don't know why I'm jumping all over big dreamers here, but it's those people that plant a flower and next day expect it to be, they plant a seed one day and the next day they expect to come out and be like Jack and the Beanstalk. This person understands that it takes time, it takes nurturing, and I feel like that's another way you're on the same page with each other. You understand what it takes to make things work. You understand that it takes, two sides. And I feel like all that we realize at the end of this is we have new love. We have the Lover's card. I feel like this is the one for you. I feel like this is who you've been waiting for. And like I said, the more you get to know this person, the more deeply you fall for each other. And I don't want to sound corny when I say that, but, I know Capricorns work their ass off, but they need love too. And that's what I see with this person. It's a soulmate, twin flame type energy. It's like you've both been working your ass off to get to where you're at, and where you're at has brought you to each other. I see a foundation being built here, a strong foundation. Like I said, it's built out of honesty and trust, and a whole lot of hard work. But this is someone that and this feeling that you get, like I said, with your intuition, trust your intuition here. With this person that they're gonna show up. That if shit goes wrong, they're not gonna run for the hills. They're gonna make it right. And just to top that all off, I feel like that's going to make you happy in itself. But it's not all hard work and no play with this person, because I do see a lot of physical chemistry between the two of you. I feel like we can't skip out on that. After a long day, it's nice to come home to someone that, understands and knows what you need. And I feel like this person fills your cups up. And they're going to fill your cups up. It's not one-sided. That's the thing. Sometimes we get with people and we just have two different outlooks on what's going on. But sometimes, just sometimes, we meet someone that's on the same page as us. And it's very easy to move forward that person because we don't have to explain it to them. We don't have to look over their shoulder all the time and babysit them. This is like a well-oiled machine that gets to get out on a Saturday night and have some fun. I just feel like you're connected in so many different ways, and this connection is going to be very easy to move forward with. And it's built on the right foundation: friendship, honesty, hard work. And a little bit of fire in there as well, a little bit of passion, a lot of intimacy. They know how to work hard, but they know how to play even harder. Sometimes the nicest thing after a hard day's work is come home to someone that just gets it. Like I said, I feel like this connection only grows deeper as the days go on. And this power couple dynamic you got going on, the sky's the limit. It really is. You think about one person that's got their shit going, how far they could get. Think about how far two can get. With this person, like I said, we have some fire. We got some Sagittarius energy in there. We got some Aries as well. But then we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Some Gemini. Some Aquarius. Pisces and Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling. It's just a little story. I mean, that's the end of the read. If you're just here for the read, I appreciate you. If you're staying for the rest of it, I appreciate you too. I was on my shirt the whole time. Nobody told me. Anyway, I can relate completely with this message. I remember I dated this one girl. Used to drive me crazy. She talked a big game. Talked about all these dreams and stuff she had. But I go to work every day and I come home and she'd be laying on the couch and some days she'd just be getting out of bed. I'm working from 6 to 6. There'd be times when I get up in the morning at 4:30 in the morning to go to work, and she hasn't even been to bed yet. And I go to work. I leave for work at 5:30. Get there at probably with 10 to 6. I like to get there a little bit early just to have my first coffee and get it going. But as I'm leaving, she's still up, so I have no idea when she's going to bed. I come home, and it looks like she just got up. It used to drive me batshit. It was cute for a bit, but then I started realizing that she's not as driven as she said she was. Now, it wouldn't be such an issue if she didn't act that way and then didn't turn out, you know what I mean? But nothing more annoying than somebody that acts like they got their shit together and they got, they want this and they want that. But she was a ideal big dreamer. Delusional big dreamer. I would tell you her dream, but I don't want to throw her on the bus like that. But anyway, it was a dream that was obtainable. She could have done it. But you got to get up before 12 o'clock to get shit done in life. You don't start off, you don't go to an interview at a job and they offer you the job of the boss. Doesn't happen. And if it does, I want to know where that job interview is. But then, I dated other girls that were like that too, but they weren't, the part with her that really bugged me was the fact that she tried to sell me on the fact that she was this hard worker. We were together for a year and a half and she never had a job the whole time. So if you're a hard worker, maybe you got to work. I don't know. But I want a partner, in life. We have, if with my partner that I'm with now, me and her were together 15 years. The first time I met her, absolutely gorgeous, really smart. But one of the biggest things that really turned me on about her was she worked. She worked her ass off. She didn't ask for anything. She worked. And we always made this, when things got serious, we made a deal. When we started having kids, she stays home. And, if for some reason she had an opportunity to follow her dreams, that we work it out. If I had to stay home or whatever, that never really came up. But the point is she wasn't going to be stuck as a stay-at-home mom. That wasn't her idea in life. But she was okay doing it because she knew it needed to get done. And at the time, I had a better job than she did. So it was more financially a better choice. But I could see that it bugged her. Now, it may seem weird, but I like that about her. I knew she got, got a little stir crazy being home with the kids. So it started out, she just wanted to get back to work, and she's always, as soon as the kids were able to go to daycare, or not daycare, but kindergarten, she was back working again. Like, she never missed a beat. And she had, she always got good jobs, and she always worked her ass off. And then, her, Fierce Tarot. She did that herself as well. Never had any help from anybody. She started off in she just loved tarot, so she started doing it. And that was attractive to me. Now, some people want somebody that just relies on them. You know, like my buddy, him and his girlfriend. She's a stay-at-home mom, and that's all. That's what she wants to do, and that's a hard-ass job. I'm not. Don't ever mistake what I'm saying as not. Some women just don't want to do it, and I think that's okay. You know, I think that you should do whatever you want to do, because I wouldn't want to be a stay-at-home dad my whole life. I want more at life than that. She wanted more, and you know, there's lots of pretty girls, there's lots of smart girls, there's lots of this and that, but she had that one thing that set her over the top of the list for me, is the fact that she worked her ass off. She worked hard. Like, when I met her, I mean, she was working her ass off. She was working, 2 jobs, and not because she needed to. She didn't need to. She did it because she wanted to. I want a partner. And if she decided she wanted to stay at home and be a mom, that would have been fine with me too, because I know how hard it is. I spent a few months, probably about 8 months, home with the kids one time. I was between jobs, and she had a really good job offer come up, so she took it. I wanted her to do that because I knew what sacrifice she put up with, staying at home. So I stayed home with the kids for 8 months till they were ready to go to kindergarten. And I'm telling you, there's no sick days when you're a stay-at-home parent. People think it's easy. Do it. I dare you. And it has its gratification. I mean, a good stay-at-home parent, that's the structure of the family right there. That's that's a lot of work. It's the hardest job I ever did. But like I said, some people just don't want that for their life, and that's fine too. But it's good to have a partner. And like I said, when I met her, she was nothing like any other woman I've ever met. And I gave her the woman title, even though we were young when we met. She was a woman. She's a real woman. She knew what she wanted. When she wanted something, she went after it full speed ahead. And that's attractive to me. That's what I'm like. If I want something, everybody telling me no is just give me more fuel to do it. Got a little off topic. That's my story. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.